Now, these fireworks are insanely strange because they all do something that isn't typical when you think of fireworks. Because even though at first glance this firework doesn't look insanely strange, it really does when you think about how big this firework actually is. I have no clue what these are gonna do, and you're not even gonna believe how you light this thing off. Pretty sure these two fireworks here were made in the 50s. And what if I told you this 500-gram cake firework looks like a waterfall in the sky? And what on God's green earth is this thing gonna do? It spins. And we are gonna have an absolute blast lighting every single one of these off. All right, guys, well, these fireworks are insanely strange, and I believe this is the 4th installment of a strange fireworks video that I try to get out for you guys every year. Now, the reason why these fireworks are insanely strange is because they are a lot different than what you typically think of when you think of fireworks, meaning these things do not produce some of the effects that we're used to. For example, we have this one down here that features a special new effect called whirling flying fish, some things like glittering comets and waterfalls, ghost mines and ghost shells, among many other pyro oddities such as this one here. Now guys, I have been making strange fireworks videos for several years now, and I cannot wait to show you guys this one because these are probably the strangest fireworks I've ever shown off on the channel. Also, take a look at this. One of them just can't wait till it gets dark out. He's already spinning. But anyway, let's get you familiar with some of these insanely strange fireworks items. So right here we have the world's smallest roll of firecrackers. It features 100 of them in total, and it's by Maddox brand fireworks. To complement that one, we've got the world's smallest firework cake. This one is 6 shots in total, and it's called Happy by Dominator Fireworks. If you don't believe me that it's the smallest for some reason, let's put it up against the 500-gram cake, and there you can really see. We've got one of these climbing pandas here by Dominator Fireworks, and basically that panda climbs up this pole at the end and it's spinning around the whole time. These are super cool. Now this thing here is a roll of firecrackers, but I've never seen it where the firecrackers are bigger like this. I'm thinking these are going to be way louder than what we're used to in a standard pack of firecrackers. There's also this thing down here in the middle, which I'm sure is full of even more firecrackers. Now these things here are pretty cool. They're called Ninja Disc. You get 2 of them in a pack, and it's by Miracle Fireworks brand. Inside the box, you're gonna get 2 items that look like this, and you can see your fuse right there. There's actually 2 of them, which is really weird, but the thing spins around really fast. Now this little pack of fireworks here reminds me of the emoji spinners, but these ones are called Monkey Around by Sunwing Fireworks. And if we open it up, you can see they are just individual spinners all with an emoji face on them, and the fuse is right there. You light that and it spins around. These things here are kind of cool because they are handheld fireworks. When you take it out of the box, it looks like this with a glow stick handle on the end. They're called Meteor Shower, and you hold it by the glow stick, and it looks kind of like a Roman candle, but it is just a fountain. And as you can see right here on the instructions, it does say to hold in hand and point away from body, clothing, and flammable material. Now we got a pack of the infamous Diablo bombers. These are red cracker snaps on steroids because they have titanium in them. If you don't know what that is, it's basically just a really bright flash that you normally only find in salute type fireworks. This one here is called Wake Up. It's by Miracle Fireworks, and I think it's a fountain that is shaped like an alarm clock. If you pull it out of the box, it's gonna look like this. The starting fuse is up here on the top, and then you can see this fuse that wraps around here for the front part, and hopefully the whole time that thing is spinning, it's also whistling. Now, this is actually the next item I wanted to show you. It's called the Dancing Trolls by Winda Fireworks, and inside the pack, you're gonna get 4 of these little guys, which remind me a lot of these other fireworks that were made in the 1950s that spin around on the ground almost the same way that these do. We'll have to compare them and see which one is better. This next one here is another spinner type firework. It's called Spinning Top by Miracle brand, and they basically look like rockets without the stick. We got some more ground spinners here. This one is called Fidget Spinner by Texas Outlaw brand. Take a look at that. And can you believe it? Like clockwork, we have more spinners. This is called the Pirate's Treasure by Sunwing brand, and inside you get 4 pieces. They look like flowers. They also have an emoji thing in the middle, and I'm gonna guess they spin around like the Ninja Disc. Now, I have no idea what these things are. I guess they're supposed to be like the new version of crackling balls. balls, but these are called Crackling Moon Rocks by Planet X Fireworks. And as you can see, I got a whole box of them, but if you open it up, you're gonna get a bunch of little packs that look like this, and these little things are what's inside the crackling balls now anyway. So this is a lot better when they package them like this versus putting that plastic ball around them too. Now take a look at these three right here. It looks like little cans of Play-Doh. They are by Monkey Mania brand fireworks, and I can't remember exactly what they're called, but I think it's called Pyro Play-Doh. I'm pretty sure these things are just fountains, but we'll have to find out. Then we got a pack of gold sparklers here, but you guys can probably spot why these things are weird. So there's this random ball like a quarter of the way down the sparkler, and I don't know what that's gonna do. I have seen a sparkler like these in the past, but I'm not sure why they're gold. This is gonna be really interesting. Now, how on earth can we do a strange fireworks video this year without featuring Kevin by Miracle Fireworks? Look at this little guy. It'd be cool if he kind of walked around, but I think this one is a fountain since the fuse is at the top. Now, these things here, initially I thought they might be sparklers, but I guess they're called Eco Torch, and you can see the little flame colors right there. These are eco-friendly as they're entirely made out of cardboard, which is kind of a pyro oddity. Now this one here, wow, it's called The Force by Mad Ox Fireworks, and this thing is a full-blown lightsaber. Take a look at that. It is a handheld firework. It says right on the warning label that you're supposed to hold it in your hand. And right here it also says, the force is now yours. Use it wisely with this colorful fountain. Now this box right here is one of the strangest fireworks I have ever seen, and I had to keep it. I was gonna do a video on these like last year, but I had to keep them for this video, and this is why. So inside the box, you're probably looking at this and going, oh, they're just canister shells. You pull one out much like you would a canister shell, but where is the fuse, right? Well, it's actually here at the top, and it's really small. Now, obviously they wouldn't be putting a small fuse on a canister shell, and that's when you read the label and it says emit showers of sparks, and you realize these are fountains. They are, however, reloadable fountains, and they come with a freaking mortar tube and everything. I have never seen a firework quite like this before in my life. You're supposed to load them in like this and light the fuse at the top. And if you were gonna buy this in a safe and sane only state, I would definitely think that these fireworks go up in the air if I didn't know any better. Don't get scammed, guys. You always wanna read the caution label, because if it says emits showers of sparks, that means the firework stays on the ground. Just like if it says shoots flaming balls, the firework goes up in the air. Now I have 3 packs of rockets in total. We're gonna show you these ones first. It's called the Flying Pig. I have lit these off before, but my God, look at how cool those things look. And these are by Monkey Mania brand fireworks. This next pack of rockets here is very strange as well. You get 5 of them in total, and it's called Spider Game by Magnus Fireworks. The brakes on these look like that, which is nuts. You don't usually see those types of effects in regular consumer fireworks. You really have to hunt them down and look for them. Now let's show you guys some of these larger items here towards the back of the table. This one here says caution, big high effect. And as you can see, it cost me $20 freaking. This little guy is called the 100-foot fountain by Black Cat Fireworks. And it says right there with mine effect. So no, you cannot purchase this in a fountain only state, because even though it says emits showers of sparks, it also says shoots flaming balls. Now this one here, I mean, you guys can pretty much put together why I had to pick this one up. It's called Weird Science Fountain. Do I need to say any more? Probably not. And take a look at this firework fountain here. It's called the Cup Fountain by Red Lantern Fireworks brand, and it comes with a handle. Are you supposed to hold this in your hand? Probably not. This one here by Winda Fireworks is called the Ground Bloom Fountain. And what makes it strange is here on the caution label, it says emit showers of sparks and spins on ground. So how is a firework this size gonna spin on the ground? Or is it gonna shoot a bunch of ground blooms out of the top? There's only one way to find out. Now this one here says it is a never-ending fountain. I will be the judge of that. If this thing doesn't last 5 minutes in total, I think we got ripped off. Now take a look at this one here on the end. This is called Flutter by Brothers Pyrotechnics. It says this side up. So I think when you light it, you're supposed to light it like this. And I was thinking when I first saw this in the store, it'd be cool if they found a way to make these flap and maybe the firework would fly up in the air, but that's probably impossible. Now we got our first 200-gram cake here. This is called Crisscross. It's a 16 shot by Winda Fireworks. And the effects on this thing are pretty strange because they feature what's called a crescent, which isn't like a regular firework break. It's one star that splits into a bunch of little stars. It's really cool. Now, I know that this is the one you were all probably looking at. This one is called Go Bananas by Monkey Mania Fireworks. And take a look at that thing he's holding there that has fuses coming out of it. I don't know what they're gonna do, but I think it's gonna be really awesome. This one here has another really strange effect. It's called Hornet's Den, and you can probably see some of the photos there of what it's gonna look like. But this one makes a really weird sound, a lot like those mini zips that you find at fireworks stores. They're about half the size of a ground bloom flower, about this big, and when you light them off, they make this really weird sound as they go up in the sky. This is a cake that shoots those out of it. Now, if you guys have been following my channel for a while, you probably know that Joe Dirt is my favorite movie of all time.
Is that right?
And it just so happens that we have a firework company that made the fireworks from the Joe Dirt movie. And I'm only missing one of them.
That might be your problem.
So right here we have a 500-gram cake called Husker Do's.
Husker Do's?
By JD Fireworks brand. Keep on keeping on.
And you gotta keep on keeping on.
And I'm missing Husker Don'ts.
Because snakes and sparklers are the only ones I like.
I really wish I could have found that one, but I don't have it, so hopefully next year we'll be able to light that one off for you. Additionally, we have the real-life whistling kitty chasers.
Whistling kitty chaser?
Whistling bung holes in real life.
You don't have no whistling bung holes?
And lastly, I got the honky lighters, which I believe are just regular sparklers.
Honky lighters?
Now, these aren't really strange fireworks, so to say, but the fact that they come from an actual movie makes them really unique. Well, we've covered everything that was on top of the table. Now let's show you guys some of this stuff that isn't on the table. So we're gonna go ahead and start with this one here. It's called Bugs, Bugs, and Bugs by Dominator brand fireworks, and take a look at this thing. Originally, when I saw this, I thought they might be all fused together, but as it turns out, the fuses are all here on the top. So this is like an aerial spinner assortment. Now, this firework here, holy cow. Definitely one of the coolest fireworks I have ever come across in my life. It's called Spyro Spark by Bright Star Fireworks brand. And seeing is believing, so we're gonna have to take this one out of the box and show you why it's so cool. So right off the bat, firework kits like this are really hard to find. For a firework company to actually take the time and build something like this is super cool. It comes with 4 pieces. This is one of them. This is the base. You attach it here like this so it can stand freely. And these things are gonna spin around on here at the same time, and one goes one way and the other one goes the other way. This is hands down some of the best innovation I've ever seen in the firework industry. I lit one of these off for the first time ever in the winter, and it was my favorite firework from that video, and probably my favorite firework I found in 2023. You'll notice that on these, the fuses are extremely long, and it also comes with a zip tie in the pack. What you want to do is zip tie these fuses together because you want both of these fans to be going off at the same time, so you get the full effect of this firework. This is what it's going to look like if you've done everything correctly. And let me just say, I cannot wait for you guys to see this one if you missed it in the video I did this winter. This next item here is called the Hellcat rockets, and to put things in perspective, I am 6'2". These are the largest rockets on the consumer market. I do have a video entirely dedicated to just these rockets. These are the biggest ones I've ever seen in the USA. I know that you guys in the United Kingdom and Europe literally see rockets this big all the time, so you're probably looking at me like I'm an idiot. In the USA, we don't have 6-foot rockets. This is insanity. Oh, it gets crazier than that too. This is a regular 500-gram cake. This is not a regular 500-gram cake. This thing features 474 shots. If I crouch next to this thing, it is hands down the largest firework cake I have ever lit off on this channel. I haven't lit it off yet, but you know what I mean. Look at this thing in comparison to the table. Absolutely insane. It's almost a 2-person job, that one. Now, lastly, I wanna show you guys all the 500-gram cakes that I picked out for this year. I think we actually have way more than we did in last year's video. So let's go ahead and start down here. What makes these 500-gram cakes so strange? Well, to start with this one here, it's a Dominator Pro level item called Red, White, and Blue Scrambling Comets, 49 shots. These comets are gonna shoot out of this cake And as they're doing it, they're gonna fly all over the sky. It's really cool. This one here creates a waterfall up in the sky, which is an effect that you really don't ever see on the consumer market. Before we show you ghost willows, I'd like to explain what a ghost effect is. So this cake is gonna give us a really good example of what a ghost effect does. Inside of this firework, there are 9 shells. They're about this big. These shells go up about 300 feet in the air, and when they explode, normally all the stars would hang down or they'd be perfectly symmetrical. Those are the types of fireworks you see all the time. Something you don't see though is a ghost effect. So what makes these shells different from regular fireworks shells is that you kind of have to imagine the stars breaking around in a circle. So when these shells go off, only one side of the break lights up and then it goes to the middle and finally to the outer part. This should give us some really good examples of what that'll look like, because I have a really hard time explaining what a ghost effect is to people who have never seen it before. But if you've never seen it before, it's gonna blow your mind. Now, with that in mind, I had to pick up ghost willows because I have never seen a willow effect that also features some sort of ghost effect. So I have no idea how this is gonna work, but we're gonna find out. Okay, it seems like these are all we've been lighting off this year because girandolas are surprisingly the most popular firework on YouTube right now. This cake features a girandola inside of it, but it also features shots around the edges. It's called Funny Cat by Black Scorpion brand. And ladies and gentlemen, if you've never seen a girandola before in your life, that's what it looks like. This thing inside here spins around at about 500 miles an hour and then flies up about a mile into the air. It's one of the sketchiest fireworks ever made, but also one of the most thrilling. Okay, moon nuggets, we gotta talk about it. I picked this up in Missouri. I wanna see if you guys can figure out why this firework is strange. So I'll give you a few seconds here to comment. Okay, that's more than enough time. I'm gonna spoil it for you. Look at the size of this cake. How on earth does it have 210 shots? We gotta find out. So let's get the top ripped open and figure out how 210 shots fit in here, because look at Armageddon. This has 474 shots. This one has 210. So what you're telling me is that like 2 or 3 of these would equal the amount of shots in this thing. Let's see how that works. So take a look at how this is built. These things are Roman candles, and that is why the cake is so long. This cost me $40. It's by Flashing Fireworks, and it's basically just a bunch of Roman candles that are already fused together, so you don't have to do that. Now this one here, just like the weird science fountain we showed you earlier, I had to pick it up just for the name. It's called Oddball, and it definitely belongs in an odd themed firework video, which is what we're doing today. 24 shots in total by Pyroplanet brand. Now this one here, I initially thought was just gonna be a flying fish cake. We all know what that effect is. It's these little scrambling things that happen up in the air, and it looks like a bunch of swimming fish. But what's got me so intrigued is that this one here says a special new effect, whirling flying fish. What on earth is a whirling flying fish? Well, we're gonna have to find out. And also, this thing's got some heft to it. All right, the last 2 cakes are both by Dominator Fireworks brand. This one here is called Glittering Comets and Waterfalls. So a lot like this one over here, but I think the waterfall is gonna be green, and I think it's just gonna look really weird. And lastly, this is the largest 500 gram, I think, in the whole lineup, besides Armageddon, of course. But this one is called Ghost Mine. So this is even harder to explain, but imagine, so just like the ghost effect, how it wraps around when it breaks, it's gonna do the same thing, but with the mine. So when a mine goes up in the air, the stars are gonna start igniting on the bottom first and then travel upwards, if you know what I mean. You're gonna have to see this to believe it. Well guys, I think I picked out some of the strangest fireworks ever made in 2024. And at this point, I really hope that I can find more strange fireworks for next year, because let me tell you, if there's a strange firework that exists, I always find it. So you firework companies have got to start helping me out here. Start making more strange fireworks so that I don't have to reuse any of this next year. We want to try to keep everything new. Now, without any further ado, let's start testing out some of our strange fireworks. I think we're going to go ahead and start with the world's smallest firecracker roll. Holy cow, those are loud. Hope you could hear that. And now the world's biggest firecrackers in a roll, I would say. So I'm not sure where the fuse is on here. It might be on the bottom. There's also this red string. I think you're just supposed to unwrap it. Let's read the instructions. Place the entire pack on the ground, light fuse, and get away. So I don't think we're supposed to unroll this. I've never seen anything like this, guys. I mean, seriously, what's up with these humongous firecrackers here? I just wish I could find the fuse. It doesn't tell you where the fuse is on the instructions, so We got to find that ourselves. See, this stuff doesn't want to come off easily, but as you can see, I just found the fuse right there. This is going to be gnarly. Wow. Yeah, that was insane. Oh my God. Cripes. Now let's try these little crackling moon rocks out. We'll do one of them to start. All right, so it should just be like a crackling ball. Yep. Here goes the rest of them. Nice. The whistling bung holes here are a daytime firework. We'll see what that does too. You guys are probably gonna be a little disappointed with these because even though the name is whistling bung holes, they don't whistle. Here we go. Yeah, he's pooping. Those are all the farts. Now the whistling kitty chaser, I really don't want to light this one off at night because the thing lasts an entire minute and it's 100 shots. So we're gonna light it here during the daytime because this just produces an audible effect anyway. So there's not really anything to look at night. Whistling kitty chaser from Joe Dirt movie in 3, 2, 1. These things unfortunately go off one at a time. I don't even know where to point the camera. They're going everywhere. I feel like I'm just pointing the camera at nothing here. Finally. Don't get me wrong, I love Saturn missile batteries, but I don't like it when they shoot one at a time like that. So these are the Pyro Diablo snaps that have titanium in them. You really get the full effect when you throw these on the ground at night, so we will test a few of them for you at night. But just in case you don't know what a red snapper does, we'll test a couple during the daytime. Okay, this is what they do. It's kind of tough to see the flash during the day. That's why you want to do these at night. But that's what a red snap looks like. All right, so Michael's going to take the orange cap off the bottom here, and I want to show you guys something. So in the last video that I did on these Hellcats, I was lighting them the wrong way because I thought this fuse was like a loop-de-loop where you're supposed to light it there at the loop. What you're actually supposed to do is unloop it so you have a much longer fuse, and this really would have come in handy last time, but now we know. Well guys, we will see you when it gets dark enough to shoot all these big ones off. And we would be stupid to not light this for the grand finale, so that's exactly what we're gonna do here at the end of the video. So as we're waiting for it to get a little bit darker out, I figured we should start lighting off some of these sparkler type items. Let's go ahead and kick things off with the Eco Torch by Dominator Fireworks. So as you can see, this is a handheld firework device, and it's pretty much just a sparkler on steroids because you can see there are some stars, I guess you'd call them, coming off the end there. Little titanium star-like things. Pretty cool. I feel like a wizard. My favorite Harry Potter spell is Periculum. Look it up. Next up, we got the honky lighters from the Joe Dirt movie. I think these are just sparklers. Let's find out. So we open it up. There's a little bag on the inside with some yellow handles. I've never seen that. But yeah, these are just regular sparklers. Woo, looky there. People come from miles around to see this thing. As Kickin' Wing once said, snakes and sparklers are the only ones I like. We all know what these do, so. Okay, anyway, moving on. This is called the Meteor Shower, and on the bottom there's a glow stick. I'm thinking it's not gonna work though. Oh my God, it's working. Okay, so we've got a blue glow stick handle here. Check this out. And then on the top is your fuse. Now again, just like the sparklers, this is a handheld firework item. It's gonna be kind of like a sparkler. Let's see how it works. Okay, it's a really nice purple flare. Wow, look at this, guys. This is really cool. Look at that. Look at that orange glow there. Wow. Take a look at this. Whoa! Big silver sparks with a little bit of crackling. Okay, this is my new favorite thing. Wow, that's something. 10 out of 10 firework. Now for the weird sparkler here with this gold ball in the middle. These are supposed, excuse me? These are supposed to be those easy light sparklers. And by the way, the stick on this thing is super long. Take a look at that. Now what's gonna happen when it reaches that ball? I don't know. First date, kind of nervous. Oh my God, my heart rate is picking up right now. What is that thing? I don't know what it's gonna do, guys. It's nothing crazy. Okay, here it comes. Moment of truth. All right, so far so good. All right, I think we are in business here. Oh yeah, look at that. Get an up close shot. Take a look at that. It's going around the whole ball. Okay, I don't know what I was expecting there, but I'm glad this is all it is. Sweet. You know, I'm a bit of a lightsaber aficionado myself, so this next one here is called the Force. Here goes the Force. Okay, that's bright. Put it on this table here. It's a little bit bigger. Would have been kind of tough to film. So that would be a blue flame in there. Whoa. Now it's like a fountain. See, this is why we wanted to secure it to the table. "3D smoke effects, can't breathe." It's a little bit darker now. You should be able to see this flash from the titanium a lot better. I don't know how I feel about this new packaging. I don't know, it's kind of sketchy because you got to push them out of there. Okay, here goes 4 of them at night. Big flash. It's blinding if you look right at it. Sweet. Now we're gonna take a look at the fireworks that spin. We'll go ahead and start with the little emoji spinners. Hopefully they spin on this little board I brought out here. Oh yeah, it's going. But is it gonna fall off the board? Yep. And some purple smoke there at the end. Very nice. For good measure, we'll do one more of those. That one with purple smoke too. Check it out. Fidget spinner time. Whoa, that one's spinning way faster. Oh my goodness. Now these little spinning top things. I think you're supposed to put it sideways, I don't know. Whoa! Oh my God. Let's see another one of those things. Ah, this one didn't work. Dang it. Now for the big emoji flower thing. I think this is gonna be like the same thing as Ninja Disc. Oh yeah. Wow, look at that go. Nice little crackling finale. I don't know what it did here, but it's shot these things out of the side. And those are spinning now too. That is bizarre. Ninja Disc. Whoa. Oh my God, look at that. From red to green. Look at this thing. Wow. Now let's see these little Dominator aerial spinner type things. 2 at once. Now for the dancing troll, we're gonna light this and then we'll do the one from the 50s. No idea what to expect here. Oh, look at that thing go. It's like a spinning top. Even on the gravel, it's working. And now it's done. Are the ones from the 50s gonna be better? Let's find out. This is crazy. And it jumps in the air. Let's give that one more try. Working a lot better. And we got one more of the dancing trolls. They always go over there to the gravel. Let's see the climbing panda. Nice. Now for these pyro Play-Dohs. Okay, the one on the right is my favorite with the gold. Okay, they're all turning gold. Is the one in the middle gonna do that though? That's pretty. Look at that, guys. Oh wow, what is this? They're like strobing. Look at that. What the heck? Oh my God. This is nuts. Look at that. Wow. Is this fountain actually going to end, or is it going to be never ending? Let's find out. That's some really big crackle. It looks like it ended. False advertising. Now for the ground bloom fountain, which actually I think we're gonna move this one over to the bigger board, because if there's spinners that are gonna come out of here, we want them to have some more to spin. Here we go, ground bloom fountain. I haven't seen a ground bloom yet. But look at this like lava effect right here. Falling all over the plywood. Okay, where's the ground blooms? Oh my God! Look at them go, guys! Oh my God! Now for the cup fountain. I'm pretty sure you're not supposed to hold this one. Yeah, you ain't supposed to hold this. I bet we're gonna be seeing a lot of videos coming soon of people failing on the 4th of July trying to hold these. There's always a bunch of videos that come out every year like that. There's a really nice blue in there, but it's tough to see on camera. Whoa, what is this now? Okay. Wow, let's try to get you a closer shot. Never mind, we're backing up. Back it up, Terry. Oh my goodness. Wow. All right, this is Kevin the Minion. Let's see what he does. Okay. That's a nice gold effect. I was hoping something would happen with his eyes. I don't know. Look at him. Kevin's angry. Now for the weird science fountain. I only bought this one for the name, so let's hope it's a good one. Oh yeah, look at this. Oh yeah, it's doing science. Look at this colored lava stuff. Yeah, we're doing chemistry up in here, boys. I want it to do more science. Holy cow. As you can see, even the crackling stars are crackling. Weird science. Now for the biggest fountain oddity I've ever seen. This is by Boomer brand fireworks. It's a reloadable fountain mortar tube. Could you guys imagine how funny it would be if they actually went up in the air and this was all just a joke? Doesn't look like it's gonna happen though. There's a lot of fountains these days that are doing this effect. Now for the alarm clock, we'll get you a POV shot on this. Hopefully it doesn't light the butterfly one next to it. Here we go. Okay, that is super unique. Wow, and then at the end there's a big fountain. Look at this thing. That'll wake you up in the morning. Now for the Flutterby Butterfly Fountain by CodyBPyrotechnics. Talk about a tongue twister. It's getting some really good height. Or it was anyway. Can't remember if this is a safe and sane one. Because they're only allowed to go 8 feet. Look at that, 20 feet in the air. Big mine. Oh my God. This one's really getting up there. Whoa, look at this stuff. This one has a lot of different effects in it, which is nice. This one here is the one I'm most excited to see. It's called Go Bananas, and it better freaking spin too, for how much I paid. Let's see. Okay, so it's starting as a regular fountain. I'm really hoping it spins. Come on, please spin. It's not looking like it's gonna spin. Oh wait, what is that? Oh my God, it's holding something that's spinning. Look at this. I can't breathe. Oh, I just inhaled fireworks smoke. Oh my God, look at this. Oh, it was worth the money. Look at that little guy. Wow, it's like a portal to another dimension. Look at this thing. Can you imagine if like a giant fire dragon came out of the ground right now? That would be wicked. Okay, this one here, I'm just gonna say it. It's probably gonna be your guys' favorite fountain in the entire lineup. And it was mine until I saw that thing. Here we go. If you've never seen it before, you're not gonna believe it. Check this out. Oh yeah, look at that. Dual action spinning in different directions. Look at that. It's making like weird star shapes in there because it's spinning faster than the FPS of the camera, I believe. Oh my God, look at it. Oh my God, look at all the shapes it's making in the middle. Holy crap, it's like a giant peacock. Wow. Wow, look at that. This one here by Black Cat Fireworks is gonna go 100 feet in the air. Actually, I don't know, I don't think it goes that high. Maybe 20 feet at most. Well, here's some 6-foot rockets for reference, so I guess it'll have to go much higher than those rockets there. You see? Right now we're at about the height of the rockets. Whoa, okay, that's 20, 25 feet. Oh yeah, it's getting way up there. Whoa, big one there at the end. That might have been 100 feet. Well, it's the moment you've all been waiting for. Let's go ahead and start with one of these Spider Game rockets by Magnus Fireworks. Look at that. Let's see 2 of those at the same time. Yeah, that's a really pretty effect there. Some might even say a strange effect. Here goes the last 2 of those. I might miss one of these on camera because it's got a bigger angle. Okay, I think I got them both. Very nice. Now let's see one of the pig rockets. Yeah, those are very nice. Here goes 2 of those at once. Those have a really loud bang to them. And now for the last 2. Oh, please don't be out of focus. Of course it was. Dang it. All right, guys, it's time for the big boys. We're gonna go ahead and show you what one of these does. 6-foot Hellcat rocket, extended fuse this time. Oh my God. Here goes the blue one. Yeah, those might be the best rockets ever made. We got the green one. I'm not gonna do any barrage firing of these. These are so beautiful, we gotta do them one at a time. Wow. And lastly, the purple one. One-of-a-kind rockets right there. All right, we're moving on to our first cakes of the night, starting with the world's smallest over here. This is the Happy. Look at that little guy, safe for the backyard and everything, minus the crackling part. All right, 210 shots. This is Moon Nuggets. It's gonna be like Roman candles, I think. Yeah, we got mad Roman candle breaks. Oh, I just heard a bunch of fuse. Something crazy is gonna happen here. What's gonna happen? Oh boy, they're going at an angle. Oh, wow! Look at this. They're going in a circle, guys. Oh my God, can you see it? I hope you guys can see this. They are firing in a circle. That is unbelievable. Look at that. That's the first time I've ever seen that in a firework. This next one here is gonna make the craziest sound you've ever heard. Weird sounds coming in hot. I think those are called Hummers. And now the 16-shot crescent cake. This is crisscross. This one's pretty cool too. See how it breaks like that? One star into a lot of them. Wow. Straight out of the Joe Dirt movie, here comes Husker Doos. I really wish I had the don'ts. This is different. Wow! What a finale on that one. Now let's see the oddball. This one, like Crisscross by Winda, doesn't break like you would think it would. I got my brother helping out now so I can get a little further back. But yeah, take a look at this. Definitely a strange firework. They got these weird like falling star, falling meteor effects. Wow. God, I love strange fireworks. Don't you guys? Look at this. Oh yeah. Now for the red, white, and blue scrambling comet cake, 49 shots. Oh, that's aggressive. They go really high. Look at the smoke trails on this thing. Wow. 10 out of 10. Now for the wonder of waterfall. This one is gonna look like a waterfall coming out of the sky. Oh yeah. Holy cow. There's the waterfall. Okay, look at that. Oh my God. What a cake. Now we got the glittering comets and waterfalls again by Dominator. This should be a good one. Okay, here we go. Look at that. There's the green. Wow. We're pretty much doing our own fireworks show out here tonight. Oh my goodness. Now, I was debating on which one of these ghost type effects to do first, and I think you're gonna see the ghost effect better in Ghost Mine, so that's our next cake. Here's an example of a ghost effect. See? It like starts at the bottom, right? And then it comes in at the end. And it goes from one side to the other. Ooh, that was loud. Now let's see that ghost effect, but this time in shell form. This is Ghost Shell by Winda Fireworks. These things are gonna go like a mile in the air. See it wrap? That wasn't a good example. Here's a better one. Yeah, look at that. One side to the other. Ooh, there you can really see some. And now for the world famous girandola cake. This is Funny Cat. Oh my God, I'm never ready for these. As many as I've lit off. Look, my voice, I'm trembling, you can hear it. Okay, what's going on with the comets? That's new. Why is it doing that? It used to be scattering comet breaks. Oh my God, here it comes. Here it comes. Oh no, it's coming. Oh no, here it is! Holy crap! 2-stage. Oh my God. They completely changed the effect on that. Now I'm dying to see what this special new effect, whirling flying fish is. So our next one is Haunted Fish by Dominator Fireworks. This one did have an angle on it, it said. Okay. This thing hits really hard, by the way. Those are some of the hardest hitting breaks of the night. Okay, this must be it right here. Okay, I have seen this before. Look at that. They're like little, oh my God, look at that. That's cool. It's like if you lit a ground bloom, but 200 feet in the air. That's what they do. No way it's still going. Look at those little UFOs. Oh boy. Okay, that has to be the finale. Wow. Now we're gonna revisit the ghost effect and let's see it in willow form. This is beautiful. Okay, so I think those green stars are trying to be a ghost effect. This would be really hard to do in a willow. Try to get out of this smoke for you. Well, definitely not a strange one, but a beautiful cake nonetheless. From fountains to rockets to 500-gram cakes. Ladies and gentlemen, these are the strangest fireworks that exist. And we've got this massive cake right here. Michael, go stand next to that thing. Just look at the size of this firework cake, guys. It's the biggest one I've ever seen, and it is our grand finale. This is the Battle of Armageddon, 474 shots. Oh my God. I don't even know what to expect out of here, but let's hope for the best. Oh yeah, come on, baby. Nice. But a cake of this size can't just do this, right? Wow, nice blue in there. Oh my God. It's really going. Look at it go. Oh my God, look at it go. It should have been done by now. You would think. Oh, it's not done. Is that it? Oh my God. Guys, take a look at all this paper. The whole thing had to have gone off, right? Yep. I was thinking it might have missed this last portion here, but wow, it looks like the whole thing went. Talk about a freaking zipper cake. Strange Fireworks 2024. Look at the moon. There's a better shot of the moon. We'll see you next time. Well, I just pulled into this truck stop here and I noticed something. So take a look. One of those firework rockets actually came down and smashed my windshield. I didn't see this at the gravel pit because it was too dark, but now under the lights of this gas station, you can see where it hit right there. I would really appreciate it if you guys left a like on the video, because now after buying all of these fireworks, I also get to buy a new windshield. Thank you guys for watching.